Cool. I'm Deb Allen here with the Jackson Hole Film Festival. My next guest, Christina Lear, her film is called Coughdrop, and we're here to learn some more. Christina, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us about your film. What's it about?
It's a narrative short. It's about a young girl who is asked to take a ride with a man she doesn't know, and how she navigates her way through that situation.
And when she's navigating, I loved your hand movement. Tell us about some of the twists and the turns that your character is going to take.
Well, it sort of centers a lot on this particular kid and the time, you know, before puberty, when the sort of changing attention of adults brings a lot of new information to her life, but the changing attention too of her parents, what they expect from her, what they think she knows and doesn't know, and all that sort of stuff.
I'm curious to hear about your inspiration for the film. Did you draw on a specific incident? Did you draw from a person? What was the inspiration for Coughdrop?
One of the themes that compelled me a lot about it was this situation of this older man and this young girl who really both give and get something from each other that falls outside the bounds of what that situation would look like at face value, you know. Mm-hmm. Somebody sees a situation between a young girl and a strange older man and immediately assumes the worst, and that there's a lot of gray areas to this, and that's what compelled me about it.
Sure.
And also in particular how this particular kid experiences it and interprets it for herself, and how that propels her forward.
Sure. Is this your first film, your second, 100th?
It's my first film.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's not my first experience on set, though. I come from an acting background, and I've directed a little bit in theater, but this is my first film, and I also wrote it.
Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
that. Would you say, is your final product a lot different than your screenplay? I've heard some filmmakers say that what it starts out in for the inception and what the final product could be very different, or they could be really aligned. What about?
Do you mean in terms of literally what was on the page? Did we shoot that? Or what's on the page is, with the exception of 6 words that I omitted, it's exactly what I wrote.
Interesting.
But I really, you know, they say that thing about how there's the movie you imagine, there's the movie you shoot, and then there's the movie you have.
Right.
That I definitely experienced that. Though I will say one thing many people who have seen the film have said, oh, that's exactly what I imagined. But people who had read the script.
Sure.
And I do feel very good about the fact that I feel like so much of what I had imagined is in the final product.